Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you would know that I tweeted about the fact that I am the coolest guy friend you will ever have, except that I have a vagina. I was reminded of this today when I had to get ready for a date. So I'm wearing a dress, which you can see here. Ooh, look, scandalous, yes. Dresses show your legs. Now I can only imagine when dresses were being made, it was like, okay, we need to make women look sexier, but we need to make it so that they're like showing more body, but not. So what do we do? Because I mean, like, I'm showing a lot of body right now. Like, we got a leg going on, the arms going on. Look at all this body. I know, let's make tights. These are like pants, but instead of being pants, they're like really thin and they're made of really plasticky materials. And I mean, if you've ever tried to put on a pair of tights, these are a thing that break when you put them on. You can't put them on without stretching them out and getting ladders. So I can only imagine when these were being made, probably by a man, that they were like, okay, let's make something so that a woman can cover her legs but still be a little bit sexy while wearing a dress which we invented so that they can be sexy. But let's make a few rules. If you can put them on without breaking them, without having holes in them and ladders and all that other crap, then props to you, because it's like the boss at the end of a game level. But if you want to wear these and you do get holes and ladders in them just by putting them on because they're fucking ridiculously tricky to put on, like, we're gonna make it a challenge to put these things on, then, you know, you will look terrible because you now have a massive ladder. Not only will we make these really flimsy so that they break as soon as you put them on, but we'll make them so fragile that if you break them even just a little bit, if you get a tiny little nick in them, the whole thing just falls apart. Like, who thought of this? Who thought this was a good idea? Why do people, seriously, why can't I just, like, I mean, there's nothing really too wrong with my legs, is there? Like, just, come on. There's a few other things about being a woman that really get on my nerves. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the fact that I have this paint on my face? Who came up with that? Who was like, okay, we need to make women more attractive. Not by, you know, realizing their potential and all that crap. No. Let's just cover them with paint. Let's just, who came up with this? Like, we got face paint and we got eye paint. And this one stings. And this one stinks, and if you sweat, which, hello, I live in Brisbane, I'm always sweating, yeah, you're gonna look like shit. Like, this is a thing that is meant to make you more attractive, but if you sweat, or if you have no idea what you're doing like me, you will look like shit. You will look worse than if you didn't put anything on. So it's like wasted energy. Why do we have this? Why is this a thing? That being said, I am wearing quite a lot of makeup. Now let's take a minute to appreciate a thing we call shoes. I don't know who the hell thought this was a shoe. What kind of person was like, okay, I want something to make me taller, and I also want it to be like, you know, cramming my toes, chopping the balls of my feet, chafing around the backs of my ankles, and I want it to be really uncomfortable and give me foot aches and cramps in my calves and just totally destroy everything. And I can only imagine a man making these and being like, wow, that looks good. I can be so tall. Hang on a second, let me try this on. Dude, that hurt. No. We'll leave that for women. Yeah, we'll have the sneakers and they can have these. Good luck. Hey, if they can wear them, they deserve them. Childbearing practice. Yeah, that'll help. That'll definitely help. Yes. Oh, and yeah, you may notice this luscious locks on my head. This is not my natural hair color because I'm a natural boring brunette, okay? For some reason, women also have the option to bleach their hair. And yes, I've taken up this option and all of these options, let's be honest. This is a thing that you put on your scalp, really near your brain, by the way, which my brain is awesome. You put it on your scalp, which is really sensitive skin. You leave it on for a couple of hours, let's say. And after about 2 minutes, it's burning. And you're getting like chemical burns, and it stings, and it's itching, and your skin's literally melting off, but your hair looks damn fine. So I guess it's worth it. I mean, I don't mean to honk my own horn, but, you know, Angus thinks I have nice hair. But yeah, every month I have to burn my hair. Like, burn all of this. Like literally from here up is just burnt. I know this is probably way TMI, but I end up with massive like pus clusters and nasty shit and ugh. Another one of women's lovely necessities is this thing. Now, I'm just gonna give you the creation story of the brassiere, because man realized that he couldn't always be holding women's breasts. And unfortunately that meant that a woman's breasts were not being held at that time. So he thought, how can I reward her for having breasts, but also punish her for not getting me to hold them for her? So he came up with the bra, the most uncomfortable piece of garment ever. And I mean, ignoring the fact that there is metal in this that scrapes on the sensitive skin near your rib cage and under your breasts, then yeah, they kind of make you look good. And some of them, like that one, have massive push-ups, so little breasted ladies like myself can pretend they have real boobs. But seriously though, why? Women have underwear that goes inside the butt cheeks. Like, separates the butt, like inside, like it touches your butthole. Like, who thought of that? Who was like, okay, underwear is a great thing for covering your, you know, nether region and hiding all of that stuff, but women should have a wedgie just all the time. Just like, whoop. I can only imagine back in like the Stone Ages, cavemen running around going and pulling wedgies out of these bitches like, when did it become okay for anyone to put something up their butt and leave it there all day? No, it's a G-string, don't worry, it's okay. That, you know, society says that's okay. That's okay. That's okay, just, you know, just don't fart. I mean, women don't fart anyways. That's probably where that started. Women don't fart, women don't poop. They wear G-strings, they can't. It's not anatomically correct for that to be a thing that is possible. And I mean, if women want to say that they can fart and poop, then we'll just give them more G-strings, because it's sexy. Women have to cover their buttocks, but they can't make it look like they're covering their buttocks. So if you're wearing tight jeans or whatever, you have to shove a piece of floss up your ass as underwear to make it like invisible that you're wearing underwear. I don't know why. It's like, cover your butt, but don't show us that you're covering your butt. Bum floss. What? Oh, here's another thing. Dresses. I don't know if I told you about this one. Let's just have a look at this. Yes. It is a really nice dress, and women tend to wear dresses because they're more flattering for our figure. They're tighter around here. I don't know if you can see that. Black dresses aren't the best. They're just kind of all black. It's good. But this is really small. And, you know, some dresses will have a really good zip down the back so that you can like open the whole thing up. You can pull it up and then put it on, and it's good. If I had an example, I would show you. And then some dresses like this one, you literally have to get this, like this really tight part over these and your shoulders. And I don't know how they thought that was possible, especially because the zip on this one, and yes, I will demonstrate, doesn't even open. Like, the zip only opens there. Like, yeah, sure, it makes this looser, but this is still tight. Like, what kind of moronic design is that? So now, not only have I got metal under my breasts, floss in my butt cheeks, a dress keeping me all together, but now I also need to hide the fact that I'm showing my legs, so I have to put on tights. If, that is, they don't have a hole in them, because they're practically disposable. If it's the first time I've used them and I'm really super gentle and I take 20 minutes to put them on and I melt when I put them on because they're made of plastic and just elastic and just nonsense, then I can cover my legs and stop them from jiggling. And then once I've got my stockings on, I need to wear shoes, which by shoes I mean these bloody torture devices. And then once I've got my bloody torture devices on, I have to paint my face and do my hair and put myself through more pain. And why can't I just, you know, go play soccer in the mud? There's something in my eye. Like, case in point, it's probably an eyelash covered in mascara. This is ridiculous. And let me just put it out there. Foundation and mascara are not the only two annoying parts of makeup. Putting on lipstick or lip gloss means that you can't eat. If you go to eat something, you'll be eating your lipstick and you'll get it all over your teeth and it'll be a hot mess. And by that I don't actually mean it'll be hot. I mean it'll just be a mess. Like, you will look a mess, honey. And you know, this is really why I am the best guy friend you'll ever have, regardless of the fact that I have a vagina. I'm gonna continue doing girly things. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun times. I'm gonna be doing more of these. Ooh, yes, ooh, yeah. Anyway, let me know next time there's like soccer in the mud happening anywhere near me. Peace. I don't know. Anyways, time for the story time. So, as you guys saw in my last video, I think it was my last video anyways.